U.S. thwarted plot to kill Sikh separatists in America. Damn, dude. Man, Modi has going fucking sicko mode lately. After the assassination in Canada of that of the Sikh separatist as well. Is he are we is he really going to like jeopardize all of this purely to Jesus? United States authorities thwarted a plot to kill a Sikh separatist in the United States and issued a warning to India over concerns the government in New Delhi was involved, a senior Biden administration official said. Huh. Hmm. The U.S. is treating the plot with utmost seriousness and has raised the issue with the Indian government at the senior-most levels, the White House said on Wednesday. I'm surprised. I'm not saying Modi isn't a lunatic. I mean, he is, but India doesn't have the same kind of openly antagonistic relationship with America that, like, I don't know, Russia has. Like, India's relationship with America isn't exactly great, but I feel like there is a reputation here that is being jeopardized by this behavior. And over what? Sikh separatism? How many Sikhs are there in India? Like, how big of a wedge issue is this? 24 million Sikhs live in India. Out of 1.5 billion? Is it really worth jeopardizing the relationship that they have with the United States, with the West broadly? Like, that's insane. What possible domestic political benefits could Modi be getting from assassinating foreign Sikh separatists? Like, I feel like the leverage here, like the benefits cannot possibly, there's no way. It's about lines on map. Oh, and I'm not saying that it's not politically important to Modi to like oppose Sikh nationalism, but like a lot is on the table here. That's what fascists do. Yeah, yeah, ultimately, yes. Yeah, fascists' inability to rationally analyze the situation, often overstep, fervent militarism and like zealotry overwhelm the sensible interests, blah, 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 blah. I guess he's trying to send a message to them like you're not safe anywhere. Yeah, you know, well, there are a couple of directions this could go, right? It could be about like showing you're not safe anywhere. It could be about trying to stamp down on like the potential of mobilizing some kind of anti-Indian sentiment abroad, which I don't think it's that, you know. I think in many cases, sorry, not in many cases, most likely to me, somebody has boasted too loudly to somebody else. Like, I think Modi or whoever is like fronting this, whatever intelligence agency or individual, whatever leader is sort of behind this most directly, it like owes somebody something. Like there has to be some kind of social debt or obligation to explain why they're committing to this. It's very weird. What does this mean for US India relations and the issues we have had with scam calls mostly from yes, we will no longer be getting Microsoft outsourced tech support from India. It's over. The most embarrassing thing here is that they thwarted it. If you guys remember, when India did this in Canada, they succeeded, and it was only after the fact that they were like, oh, we think India did this. Whereas in this case, because we're the United States, we thwarted the attempt, which means not only have they been caught red-handed, but they didn't even get away with it. So this now makes, you know, this makes Modi look pretty weak because it's like, oh, he was trying to be a big strong man and over a separatist in another country, but he couldn't even, you know. Gurp Atwant Singh Panun, who says he is a dual citizen of the U.S. and Canada, was the target of the foiled plot, according to the senior administration official. News of the incident comes 2 months after Canada said there were credible allegations linking Indian agents to the June murder of a Sikh separatist leader, Hardeep Singh Nijjar, in a Vancouver suburb, something India has rejected. Well, hey, pretty difficult to reject the accusation that you assassinated somebody in Canada when like 1 month later you get caught trying to in the United States. Like, oh yeah, we had our hands on this one, but still that other Sikh separatist who we were railing against before who died, like, the guy was like shot over and over. Yeah, curious. This guy threatened to bomb an Air India plane. I think that's why they tried this. Does not matter. Doesn't matter. The United States and India, if India has concerns like that, they bring it to the United States and our federal police, and they do what they can do. You cannot assassinate people on U.S. soil, especially a fucking American citizen. Are you kidding me? He wasn't even like an immigrant or whatever who just showed up in America. This guy's a fucking citizen. The United States, the Constitution obliges our government to protect him. Like, going after U.S. citizens on U.S. soil is insane. India's anti-terror agency filed a case against Panun on Monday, saying that he warned flag carrier Air India passengers in video messages on social media this month, saying their lives were in danger. Wait, that's it? The issue is a highly delicate one for the Biden administration, which has been working to develop close relations with India, given shared concerns about China's rising power. Yeah, again, Modi does not benefit from this at all. This is not in his interest, like, even a little bit. It's insane. The U.S. and India have somewhat warm relations. Yeah, we do. We don't have outwardly antagonistic relations, and also India doesn't like China. And America very loudly and very publicly doesn't like China. Obviously, this is kind of like a half dislike because we have an incredibly strong like trade relationship. So it's not, it's always more complicated. But India wants to reinforce ties with the West because it gives them more leverage when it comes to dealing with China, both like economically and militarily. So why? Indian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Arindam Bagchi said when asked about the FT report that Washington had shared some inputs being examined by the departments. The FT said its sources did not say if the U.S. protest to India resulted in the plot being blended or if it was foiled by the FBI. It said the protest was registered after Indian Prime Minister Modi was welcomed on a state visit by President Joe Biden in June. Biden is currently vacationing on the Massachusetts island of Nantucket for the U.S. Thanksgiving holiday. That's such an American thing to do. What is the most American place you can go for Thanksgiving? An island off Massachusetts called Nantucket. Fantastic. Doing this during a time when Biden isn't present is probably also going to inflame tensions just because it's a bit more of a dick move, I feel. Apart from the diplomatic warning to India, U.S. federal prosecutors have also filed a sealed indictment against at least one suspect in a New York district court. Oh, shit. They have someone? They have like a specific subject to go after? Is there going to be like, can you imagine how embarrassing it would be for India if there were like listed charges against an agent of their government? Or worse, like a trial down the line? Oh man, it probably wouldn't come to that. They would probably like negotiate out of any charges but like, Jesus. Panun told Reuters on Tuesday that his message was to boycott Air India, not bomb. He told Reuters on Wednesday he would let the U.S. government respond, quote, to the issue of threats to my life at the American soil from Indian operatives. Huh. I don't know, Day Love Bunny. I don't know enough about cases like that. This is a pretty big deal, actually. I don't know, man. Modi going a little cuckoo. Just a little. Getting a little goofy, I feel. Do you think this is a sign he's going to try to end the war and pretend to be the hero that stopped it? Putin says we must think how to stop the tragedy of war in Ukraine. We're all trying to find the guy who did this. I don't know if it means anything. Putin, in public at least, Putin has acted like more and more of a hollow shell as the war has gone on. Like, his heart doesn't seem to be that into it. Maybe at some point he backs out. Maybe he gets, like, weepy about it. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Well, I don't think his words carry much weight, so I guess we'll have to see if anything actually changes.